Welcome back to another video, everyone. My name is Isaac, and today I'm going to be talking about some ways to help motivate your team members to race. You might be a team officer, a team captain, but regardless, it's always good to be able to motivate your racers to race and not just tell them to do so. That'll just be more effective. Some of these methods are pretty well known, others not so much. There are some details within well-known methods that aren't very well known either. Even if you think you know what I'm going to say, I recommend sticking around and watching it because you might learn something. Also, there is a Nitro Type Cash giveaway going on that runs till August 6th of 2023. I will link the video with the instructions on how to enter down in the description. Make sure if you have any questions about that, let me know. The first way that you can motivate your racers is by paying them in Nitro Type Cash. Now, this is a fairly well-known method for motivating your racers, but there's a lot of different ways to do it. The first way you can do it is you can use like an activity competition to determine who's going to get paid. So you could have a competition for the most active racer within a week gets paid this amount of Nitro Type Cash. That's really good for motivating your overachievers who are going to do a lot of racing and know they stand a chance in the competition. However, it doesn't do a great job at motivating those who don't have a lot of time to race but still do contribute a lot to the team, and therefore they know that they just won't be able to win and they won't feel motivated by that. I think a better way to do so is just by paying everyone a specific amount of Nitro Type Cash per specific amount of races. People who do more races get paid more, the people who don't will still get paid, just not as much. Motivates everyone, and it really just kind of makes everything feel a little bit more fair. Another thing you can do is offer a cash prize for every member of the team if your team manages to achieve a specific goal. This could be a place on the leaderboards, or a specific amount of overall team races. It could be a lot of things, but maybe, for instance, if your team gets top 10, you'll pay every racer $1 million Nitro Type Cash. That's really going to help make them all feel like they're racing for something. It'll motivate them to actually achieve that, and it just kind of builds team spirit. Another way you can motivate your racers is by hosting team events and just building the overall sense of community. One way you can do this is have like a big Discord call where you just have a bunch of people call in, you all race together. You just have a good time. It may not be great in terms of like a competitiveness advantage. Obviously, the best way to race is by yourself with no distractions, just over and over again. However, it's nice to build that team spirit. It's going to make them feel like they're part of something. It's really going to just help motivate them to race more. You could also have somebody host friends races. Again, not a crazy efficient way to race, but just kind of a fun thing to do every once in a while. I find it to be a lot more interesting than normal racing, and I just find myself enjoying Nitro Type a lot more while doing it. The third way that you can motivate your racers is simply by not requiring a crazy amount of activity, but rather setting a firm baseline going off of there. If you're constantly going to demand a crazy amount of activity from your racers, racing is going to begin to feel like a chore to them, and in doing so, you're kind of going to remove the enjoyment of the activity, and therefore you're just going to kill all motivation they may have had. However, if you set a firm baseline of, hey, here's how many races you need to do a day, don't, go below this, you're going to let them decide how many races to do a day a little bit more, and people are always more motivated when they act on their own free will. If you enjoyed today's video, or perhaps you learned from it, make sure to let me know down in the comments. Let me know what videos you want to see me make in the future. It'd be great if you could like and subscribe. I've been kind of stuck at the same amount of subscribers for a little while now, so every subscriber is very much appreciated. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one.